Hi, everyone. It's Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com and PickDogs.com here with our live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I didn't put my accent lighting on. So I was in such a rush to go. But anyways, we've got free picks in just about every sport. We got a full slate. This is great. I mean, think about 2 weeks ago, we were talking about EPL and La Liga. Actually, Zawacki was ripping into me before the show started because he was just sick of talking about Serie A. And then here we are 2 weeks later, and I said it's going to be the best August we ever had because look what we got. Baseball, basketball, hockey, no NFL preseason. The world is a better place. Speaking about a better place, let's just bring in the guys because we got a lot of ground to cover, and we want to try and keep it somewhat brief. Good morning, guys. How's it going?
Good morning.
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 So, Rod and Chris, we did our first NHL videos yesterday. A little bit different animal than the live show where you kind of have some time to him and haw and look around and do this stuff on the live show because you have other guys covering for you and it's kind of like you can do it. In the video, it's kind of a different animal. It's kind of more direct. So it took us, normally when I do my videos, it takes me one take. I'm all the way through, right? From start to finish is what it takes me. It took us 2 takes on all the videos except one. So one of them, we're doing the wrap up, and a wasp flies in. Zawacki's swatting it with his hat. It was and then Ruffalo, of course, forgot to turn his mic on for a segment. And, we kind of had all those glitches of a new, it was kind of like a new show all over again. But I really like those NHL videos, and they're over on our YouTube channel. I created a playlist for it. I don't have it on our main front page of our YouTube channel yet because, I don't know, I struggle with things like that. But I will eventually figure out how to get that onto our main page, and I'll have it up near the top because it is in action right now. It's like we have college football and college basketball there, but we don't have the NHL, which is actually playing games. So we'll figure it out, and we'll get it up there. But you can see it in the uploads, or if you go to playlists, click on NHL, or, of course, any of our NHL articles at sportschatplace.com or pickdogs.com. But I like those videos, and it was just our first day doing it, and I think they're only going to get better. Speaking about getting better, the NBA is getting better every day, and just a lot of games going on today. And the quality is great in the NBA right now because most of the scrub teams are gone, and we're seeing that in the games. I only gave out one premium pick yesterday. I don't even remember who it was, but it won. It was the Suns. So that was the one pick that we gave. But anyway, that I gave. But anyways. Let's get to today's NBA schedule, and in this one, we'll kick the day off. We've got the Denver Nuggets hosting the Miami Heat. The Nuggets plus 2.5 in this one against the Heat. This line has bounced kind of all over the place. The total is set at 213.5. Rod, what are you thinking about here with the Nuggets and the Heat?
This one here, I think the healthy Nuggets are going to beat the Heat. Give me the Nuggets here.
Steve?
I'm in on the Heat here, and I like the over.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm on the Heat as well.
I'm on the Heat too. I like the coaching. I do like what the Nuggets are doing, and I think maybe a game under their belt or two, maybe I'll have a little bit more confidence in them. But I think the Heat with the coaching, generally good, and Denver doesn't get that home court advantage in the altitude where they play so well. Oklahoma City up against Utah. The Thunder now 2-point favorites in this game. They were 1-point dogs when this line opened, and that's why I tell people don't put your premium picks in early because if the line moves like this, then I cancel it and delete it because it's unfair to our premium buyers. But anyways, the Thunder -2 against the Jazz. We've seen the Thunder overachieve all season long, but now there's expectations. We saw the Jazz, Rudy Gobert played really well in that first game. Rod, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'm going to take the Jazz money line again here. This will be the Jazz second game. They got a little bit of advantage over OKC here. Give me the Jazz.
Zawacki jazzed on the Jazz. Steve?
I'm going to go with the Thunder on the money line here. Their first game out, I think I'm going to go Thunder.
Do you like the Thunder better than the Thunder from Down Under, or do you just prefer the
No, the Jazz played well in their first game, but I think the Thunder are anxious to play. I'll take the Thunder.
All right, Chris.
Yeah, I have
Speaking of Thunder Down Under.
I have a premium play on the website, but for the total, I like the under here. I think it's a lower scoring game.
I really like this one. I think I like it as a fan. If it was 1 point or if it was pick, or even the Thunder +1, maybe I could lean to the Thunder. At 2 points, I'm kind of going towards the Jazz as the line begins to swing. We've just done really well with the Jazz on the low point spread games. It's like that is their wheelhouse, is the low point spread. Anyways, Clippers against the Pelicans. Clippers came up short against the Lakers. It was close enough game that they were whining on the final at the end of the game on the final shot. It's a close game when the last shot they're still arguing on the court with the referees without the masks on. About whatever happened at the very end of the game. Rod, Clips, Pelicans, probably a little more Zion than we saw.
I think this will be a close game when it comes down to 2-3 points. So I'm going to take the points. Give me the Pelicans plus the points. In a game I see way closer. The Clips, do they have? I don't think they can catch the Lakers now for first. So give me the Pelicans here.
Steve?
Yeah, I'm with the Pelicans. I think the spread is a little too high. I think it'll be a close game as well. Clippers are still kind of a little short-handed, so I'll take the Pelicans and more Zion.
Chris?
I'm going to go to the Clippers here. I think the Pelicans are going to take a little bit of time to rebound from that loss to the Jazz with so much at stake. It might hit a little bit heavier, so I'll take the Clippers to lay the 5 points.
I don't know, the Pelicans seem to generally play in high-scoring games. Both these teams played a low-scoring game in their first time out. I think I'm going to go with the over here, lean at best. Speaking about games, we got the Pacers up against the 76ers. Rod?
I'm going to go under in this game. And for the side, it's a premium pick. It's available over at the website.
Speaking of which, that is the answer to this question. They can be found on our website underneath the Premium Picks tab on the main menu bar. Go to the Pacers Sixers, Steve.
Yeah, I think the spread's a little too high for Philadelphia. I'm going to take the under here. I'm not going to bet it, though, but I'll take the under.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take Philadelphia. I think Indiana's still trying to get back to full strength, and Philadelphia is already there. So I'll take Philadelphia -6.
I like the I got a premium pick in this game. Anyways, for our Lakers Raptors game, we will come back and get the guys picked. We're going to do a new segment here. It's called the Capper's Corner. We're going to bring in Brian Bittler here to get his take on the Lakers and Raptors. Good morning, Brian. How's the golf game going?
Man, it's a sweltering heat out here, almost 100 degrees in Pennsylvania. So only one match per week for me, but I'm going to head out next week when it cools down to an 85-degree low humidity.
Well, maybe you can compete with Monahan in our George Hamilton tanning competition. But anyway, speaking of competition, got the defending champs against the wannabe champs in this one. The line all over the map. This one has been to 4, it's been to 3.5, and now the Lakers down to -2.5 with inverse line movement. Who do you like in this one?
Well, I had the Clippers plus the points on opening night. I think Lakers coming off such a big emotional rival win against the Clippers. Lakers are going to have trouble being a little bit emotionally down for this one. Toronto, I think they'll come in with a chip on their shoulder. They're always underrated. And in the past, I always loved to fade LeBron because I feel like the books pad his numbers a little bit. They usually get a lot of action on the Lakers. So here I'm going with the Raptors plus the points. I'd wait a little bit closer to the tip. I think it goes back up to 3, maybe 3.5 as the action comes in.
All right. So what do you got on tap today? I know that you have some games that you really love out there today, and you've been pretty steady Eddie here. It's like you haven't always knocked it out of the park, as far as like, oh, I'm on a 10-1 heater, and that's, you've been around the block. It's like Brian's not like new to this game or anything, and he knows 10-1 heaters easily become 1-10 cold streaks. It's more all about the marathon and not the sprint, and it's kind of in a business where 60% correct that you're a rock star. What are your best? You have any premiums out there today, and how many?
We got 3 premiums today, 2 NBAs, 1 Major League Baseball. The 2 NBAs are going to be the 2 early games. Right now I'm on a 165 run, 60% winners. So make sure you check out my 3-day packages, $99.95 at BigDogs.com premium.
Absolutely, Brian. Thanks for joining us for our new Capper's Corner segment. No one else we would have rather kicked it off with. Have an awesome day, and we'll see how those premium picks do. Like I said, Brian Bittler, no stranger to the betting window, and certainly no stranger to the cashing out of the big tickets. Thanks again, Brian.
Glad to be with you guys today. Have a good one.
That was Brian Bittler from SportsChatPlace.com and premium, as well as PickDogs.com premium. Rod, what do you think here with the Rod? Is the Wasp back in town? What do you think here with the Raptors and the Lakers? I know this is your home team.
Yeah, so give me the Raptors here. I'm going to take the Raptors on the money line.
And how about you, Steve?
Yeah, I'm on the Raptors on the money line as well. I think they come out with the chip on the shoulders, Brian said.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm on the Raptors. I'm going to take the points for the 2.5 points.
How to fuck?
2.5.
Yeah, I think I like the Raptors here too. I think money line would be in order, but I think we're losing some of that action. Anyways,
I think if we wait a little bit, that, just like Brian said, that line will go up. I think we know the public loves the Lakers.
yeah. Anyways, let's get to today's Major League Baseball action. I have to work as a moderator as well, and a lot of the other shows, in other areas, they have moderators that moderate the YouTube comments. But I don't know. Robbie Hill is saying that our picks cost a lot of money. I think our picks are, compared to what other people charge, is way in line with that, if not less, in most cases. So that's your own thing. But for some, it depends. I guess it depends on how you look. So, Rod, how many picks do you give out a day?
Usually 3.
All right, so 3 a day. I give out probably.
It varies.
I have 5 today. Okay, I have 5 today. So and when there's all these sports and stuff, 5 is probably an honest number for me. And in college football, like I said, on a Saturday, I might have 9 games. On a college basketball, I might have even more than that. So and there's other sports going on too, because you'll have college basketball, college football, all going on at the same time. My monthly package is $299. Okay, so it's 5 picks. Figure we'll just say 5 picks a day. So that's 150 picks in a 30-day month, and most are 31, right? But we'll say 30. So it's 150 picks for $300, so it's $2 a pick, not 50. So feel free to comment, as you like, but the facts are the facts. It just is what it is, right? Yeah, it's like if you don't want to buy the premium picks, I never am on here. You gotta buy I've never once. I mean, if anyone does the soft, like, hey, it's not for everyone. It's me. I pretty much have done that, but. Anyways, got the Tigers and the Reds. Man, the Reds stinkopotamus. Man, but Michael Fulmer on the mound for the Tigers, and the Reds continue to be big money favorites. I don't really see it. Rod, what do you like in this one?
I'm gonna take a shot with Detroit here. I think the Reds are like 1-6 their last 7 games in Detroit, and the Reds that bullpen is just brutal. You might have a starting pitcher who gets you a little bit, but then the bullpen they blow it. So no faith in the Reds right now. Give me Detroit.
Also, back to the premium picks thing. If people want like a custom package, or they're seeing something they don't want, or the prices you think they're too high or whatever, my email is mitch@pickdogs.com, and I'll gladly discuss it with you. Gladly. And we'll look at it. And if we find something that's off, we've changed prices before, but I'm not going to lower my prices to significantly less than what the other guys are charging. I mean, we whip their ass. Like I said, in NHL, I'll put these two guys against anybody on the entire internet. Anybody. Put your money where your mouth is. I'll put these two guys up, name your price, and we'll see who puts more winners on the board. I know Rod didn't have a great day yesterday, but that wasn't NHL. And he's had so many great days, so many. I didn't have a great day either, but look, I also gave out the Giants and the Mariners parlay this week at like plus 1,800. Anyways, I don't need to justify it anymore, but if you do have questions about that, my email is mitch@pickdogs.com, and if you want a custom package, we could create that for you too. Anyways, Sox and Royals, Bolanos and Gonzalez. Rod.
This one for me, I'm going to take the White Sox again. Give me the White Sox on the money line here, or on the run line here.
Steve?
Yeah, I'm taking the White Sox as well. I think the Royals will come back to earth a little bit, and I like the White Sox starting to score some runs here, so give me the White Sox on the money line here.
Chris?
I'm taking the over here. I don't trust the pitching matchup.
I think I'm with you. I like the White Sox in this one. As well. Anyways, we got spammers like crazy out today.
Must be Saturday.
Yep. We got the Angels and the Astros. Pretty cool baseball schedule today. Just one early game. Not a typical Saturday, right? Just one early game, and then the rest are at night. NBA is spread across the day, and NHL as well. So this is cool. And then we also have UFC tonight. Anyways, Canning and Greinke. Greinke actually got hit last game pretty hard. What do you think? Does he bounce back here, Rod?
For me, I'm gonna take a shot. I think he does. I think Candy does bounce back and has a better start than his first start. Give me the Angels here.
Steve?
Yeah, I'm all in on Greinke. I'm taking the Astros. Again, no Trout. He's on paternity leave. I think Greinke bounces back into the Astros. Money line.
Chris?
I have a premium pick on the side on the website, but for the total, I like the over 9 here. I think we see some runs.
I like the under. I think Greinke bounces back. I think Canning does enough. Pitchers Park. Speaking of Pitchers Park, that was a weird one in New York last night. Just not a lot of runs, even with Wheeler on the mound. We got Tanaka up against Godley. Tanaka, of course, someone hit him in the head in preseason, but he's bouncing back for this one. I know some Yankee fans.
It was Giancarlo Stanton, by the way.
I know some Yankee fans that would like to hit him over the head a couple times throughout his career. Rod, who do you like in this one?
Well, since we didn't see any runs yet the other day, I'm gonna go with the over again. I think today's the day we're gonna see some more. We're gonna see some runs, some hits.
Steve?
With Godley and Tanaka on the mound.
I'm not one of those Yankee fans that wants to hit Tanaka over the head. I think Tanaka's been a very good pitcher for us. This is his first start. and the weather's perfect. I like the under here, and I like the Yankees and Tanaka.
For Rod's NHL package and Chris's NHL package, if you go to our website, pickdogs.com or sportschatplace.com, you go to the main menu bar, you click on the Premium Picks tab, and there you'll find all the cappers are there. But you'll see Rod. He's looks pretty much exactly like he does in today. And Chris, I think Chris used the hand stuck to face photo. We've surgically removed the hand from the face, and he's.
No, the arm was leaning on the kitchen island.
I love this. I love it when like, all these people they have these hand on the face, pictures. Like what is it like since like the internet came around like the last 10 years? You see more of these like hand on the face.
The thinker pose.
Yeah, the thinker pose.
It's like my friend David bought this shirt. The brand was Devereaux, and he's asking the woman, "Do you have the Devereaux in a large?" I'm like, Devereaux, he's diabolical. Anyways, Chris, what'd you take here? Over?
No, I have a premium pick on the total at the website, but for the side, I'll take a shot with Boston here. I don't want anything to do with Tanaka. He had a 24 ERA against the Red Sox last year, so.
I go with the over on this one as well. I had the over last night and was sadly disappointed, like most of my baseball picks have been the last 2 days. We got the Braves against the Mets. Here was one that I won. I had the Braves in that one. And oddly enough, someone who had bought my package emailed me and said, "Man, the Braves suck." I said, "They're not out of this yet. Have you seen the Mets bullpen recently?" And sure enough, Seth Lugo, he's the best of the Mets bullpen. I mean, he's the top bar. And I mean, but the thing is that once they brought him in, the floodgates were already open. The momentum, the mojo. I think in baseball is one of those sports that they play the full 9 innings, and it's for a reason, and it's like. The pros, baseball is one of those sports where it's different than the other professional sports. And, we rag on baseball players any opportunity we get, right? And their effort and what, money first and all that other stuff. But, I think that, baseball is one of the sports that you see these comebacks late more than any other sport,
Oh, yeah.
more than any other sport. It ain't over till it's
yeah.
over. It's like highlight. I mean. Not that I've ever bet on highlight.
I know you think you're rolling along good, and then all of a sudden it's like, boop. You're like, oh, well, so much for that.
Yeah, but anyways, got Chucky Toussaint on the mound for the Braves with Michael Wacha on the mound for the Mets. Michael Wacha kind of reminds us of Pac-Man, right? Waka, waka, waka.
For me, I think I'm going to take the Mets. This Braves, give me the Mets and the over. I think we're going to see some runs today. Tukey has a 20.25 ERA. He gave over 6 runs in 2 2/3.
So, James Williams, if you click on their name, like once you go to the main page, if you click on their name, you'll see all their packages. Every capper has their own individual page. So you click on their name, or you can go to cappers, click on their name, or go to the main page, click on their name, and it says see all of my packages. You click on that. So obviously that's not clear, something we need to work on. Steve?
I'm going to take the over here. The Mets just don't historically play well in Atlanta, and I get that the Braves pitcher is not Tom Glavine or Greg Maddux. For whatever reason, the Mets just implode in Atlanta. I'm going to take the over here in the Braves.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm on the over as well. I think we see some more runs that we didn't see yesterday as well. So I think there's more to be had here.
I think I like the under in this one after yesterday. Got Carrasco and Maeda at Minnesota. The Twins getting the win yesterday against the Indians. These are 2 pretty good teams, I think either of these teams in a short season can have what it takes. I mean, if you catch the right teams in a short series too, I mean, these guys can hang with the Yankees and the Astros. Both of them can. You get to that short rotation. Bieber goes 3 times in a series. They're gonna be tough. It'll just mean that only one other guy's gonna have to produce a win. Twins and Indians. Rod?
For me, I'm gonna take the Twins today and the under. I think we'll see another pitcher's duel here, lower scoring. Give me the Twins and the under.
Steve?
Yeah, like to your point, I think these are two evenly matched teams. Twins win last night. I'll take the Indians and Carrasco and the under.
Chris, Chelsea or Arsenal?
Chelsea.
All right. How about the Twins, Indians?
I'm on the Indians as well.
Arsenal.
See, now that Rod doesn't have, he's not forced to cover soccer. Now he's like, now he wants it. Now he likes it. It's like, now that I got hockey, now I'm just a better person. I'm just in a better mood.
I'm in a way better mood.
Yeah, I like Cleveland here. I'm not a Kenta Maeda fan, so I'll take Cleveland.
I like the under or the over. I don't know. Where's my penny? I don't know what that is. Tails. That's under, right? Anyways, Brewers, Cardinals. I don't know if they're playing or not playing. More COVID cases for the Cardinals. Brett Anderson on the mound for the Brewers at plus 130. Same matchup as yesterday that was listed. Flaherty. I do not know if they're playing or not. You all need a soccer person. I don't know. We did soccer for months here, for 2 months. I think the most viewers we ever had live across all of our channels was 50 or 40. So we don't have time for soccer on the show. But so Brian is saying that the game is postponed. I don't see that. But
I think I saw that
I'm
too.
seeing it here.
You're seeing it too?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll skip it then. Didn't care anyway. Let's go to the game between the Rays and the Orioles. Tyler Glass now back on the hill against Wade LeBlanc. This looks like a mismatch on paper, Rod.
Yeah, it looks like a total mismatch on paper. Orioles won yesterday. Rays bounce back today. Give me the Rays. Give me the Rays on the run line today.
Steve?
I'm with you, Rod. I think Glass now on the mound. Rays bounce back.
Chris?
Run line.
Yeah, Wade LeBlanc's not going to have the benefit of playing Boston 12 times this season, so I'll take Tampa Bay on the run line as well.
Let's just say I would never give it out as a premium pick, but if I saw an option for a -2.5 alternate run line or maybe a 3.5, this could be an opportunity for something like that. Anyways, with the Rays, of course. We got the Diamondbacks against the Dodgers. Luke Weaver on the mound. Julio Arias. This is the overrated bowl. Both these pitchers really get a ton of respect. I think Arias, I don't know. He seems like he's been, because it's considered that he's 16 forever. He was born 1996, so he's 24 years old now. So now the expectations have to be there. Last time out, 5 hits, a run, 1 earned, but just 3 strikeouts over 78 pitches. That all amounts to I don't know what it amounts to, but it's nothing. It's nothing absolutely special. But maybe this is finally his year. Luke Weaver on the other side. I think the thing about Urias is they've been talking so highly about him, and he came in so young, right at 20 or 19, that it's kind of like. It seems like he is a 5-year veteran at this point, even though he's 24 years old. So it just seems like it's like he's one of those guys that they talk about the world of potential. Meanwhile, on the other side of this, I've never been a big Luke Weaver guy. I never saw I was never enamored with him like a lot of other people was. And of course, last year, because I said that about him, he came in with a 2.94 ERA, but he didn't play that many games, and that was, he only played 13 games, 3-0. But let's who do you like here? Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. D-backs getting the best of it.
Yeah, give me the Dodgers on the run line here today. I think they come back. I also like the over. I think we're going to see some runs. I think the Dodgers took Arizona a little bit too lightly. They came back. took the lead, and then the Dodgers tried to come back, but it was just too little, too late. I think they're going to start right from the hop. Go, and they're all going to rip them today.
Great
in the
gig.
Dodgers.
Bad vibing us. Hate to say it. Then why say it? I only say good, positive things. I think baseball is going to keep rolling. Have paycheck, will travel. They'll figure out a way. Baseball players, one thing that they love more than, well, if there's one thing they love more than themselves, and that's going to be pretty hard to find, it's money.
That is true.
What are your favorite things? It's like they have their, it's like their dating profile on dating site. It's like, what are your likes? Myself, money, and me.
5 things I can't live without: a mirror, money,
Me, myself.
myself, and I.
You're looking at it.
Steve's clearly seen my profile.
We got the.
Chicken wing.
We got a good one. The Rockies and the Padres. I didn't expect it to go 15 runs last night, but it did. But Kyle Freeland on the mound, Joe Lucchesi on the mound for the Padres, and I don't know if Joe Lucchesi should be on one of the New York teams. I just, to me, it's like it just seems, he'd be more effective.
The Lucchesi crime family.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm not saying that. I just think that he just is. There's a heavy Italian population in New York, and I think that they would like that.
It fits.
It's just I think it fits. I think Yankees or Mets, either one. Kyle Freeland against Lucchesi. Speaking of Italian, Ruffalo, who do you like in this one?
I like Colorado. I think Freeland pitches well at home here. I know San Diego's off to their hot start, but I think Colorado bounces back with a win here.
What do you think of that 12.5 total?
It's high, but I've learned that nothing's impossible at Coors Field.
It's the biggest total of the year. Steve, what do you think?
Yeah, I think the Rockies bounce back, and I got to go with the over. I think 12 and a half is a lot, so I'm going to take the under here in the Rockies.
Rod?
I'm going to take the Padres and the over. They just nothing but hit. It didn't look like last night's game was even going to come close to the number, and all of a sudden it was like boom, 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 boom. After the first few innings, all heck breaks loose, and we're going to see pretty much what we seen last night. Hits after hit after hit.
I'm going with the under in this one. Going with the under. And let's go to our next game. We've got the Mariners and the A's. Chris, Mike Fiers got fired up last time out. He got hit like he exposed the team for cheating. And Kikuchi was way better than we thought he was going to be. Do you think we see a regression to the mean? We haven't talked about that in a while.
Yeah, I definitely think we see a regression for Kikuchi here. And I think it came in that 5th inning against Houston. But I'll take the over 9.5 here. I think the over gets back on track here. I'll take the over.
Keep it going. People are starting to find you guys. In February, we had 1.7 million views. So I think people have found people. I think people are finding us. 1.7 million. As much as we have the 15,400 subscribers in basically 4 months of action of this channel, 70% of our viewers are non-subscribers, which is crazy to me. But anyways, just saying what it is.
I agree. Give me the over in this game. I think we're going to see some runs.
Yep, I'm on the over.
I kind of like the under here. I think we see the regression to the mean. Speaking of regression, Tyler Chatwood, Mitch Keller, the Cubs are really swinging the bats, and this is kind of like an Earl Weaver type team, right? Where it's like feast or famine. It's like home run or nothing. Less the colorful manager Earl Weaver himself, but Chatwood against Keller. Do you just set up the grill on Sheffield and maybe just start, get there early, set up a beach chair, and turn the radio on, start cooking some brats or something. What do you think, Rod? What do you like in this one? The total set at 9 at Wrigley. That could be a wind blowing in with these two pitchers.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the wind's blowing in. I'm going to take the Cubs on the run line and the under 9.
Yeah, it would have been March Madness would have been nuts, and it will be nuts. This March coming up, we will be here for March Madness. This is going to be crazy because we didn't have March Madness this year, so it's going to be double madness. I like the over in this one. Tyler Chatwood, we haven't. Yeah, last time out, it was so un-Chatwood like. I see the regression to the mean in this game.
I like the over, plus I like the over on the amount of brats that I would have if I was in the beach chair sitting on Sheffield.
One of my favorite sites to get odds on has screwed themselves. Looks absolutely horrible now. They keep having this pop up like I want to get. Does anybody like push notifications? Anybody out there? Just say yes or no, because I always say no. We did push notifications at Sports Chat Place. And I have to say, 1 million people signed up in a month. Like 1 million people. I think they hit the button accidentally because whenever I sent out the push notifications, it got like 0 action. I hate the push notification. I hate any kind of notification except for like an email like here or there, like if there's something up. But it's like I hate it like when I'm on the phone, it's like something, and I gotta check it, and it's like it's something just moronic. Like an ad or something, basically an ad. So, Techie Boy Nick and Jimmy Lee like the, I do not think baseball is getting canceled. I think the people that don't want push notifications really hate them. But really hate the way the Rangers are playing. Jordan Lyles up against Drew Smiley at AT&T Park. No reason to go to McCovey Cove for this one because, man, neither of these teams are really hitting the ball well. The Giants are way better than people expected, and you knew this was going to happen. Weird thing about the Giants that people just seem to forget is that these guys spend money like no one's business, and they have put together winning teams for a very long time, So they are one of the largest markets. They're like a top 5 market team. I mean, they're not, this is not like, the Pirates or something. This is a top 5 market team. This is a team that won 3 World Series in the last 10 years. I mean, this is, they're not going away. Giants against the Rangers, Jordan Lyles and Drew Smiley. Speaking about young prospects, Drew Smiley. Yeah, what the hell's Smiley doing? I don't know. Bring him in. It's like we need a pitcher. What's Drew Smiley doing? It's like I didn't even think of that. Rod, what's Drew Smiley doing?
He's going to try to get a win. Let the Giants keep it rolling over Texas. Give me Giants.
It's just hard.
Giants.
Hard to win games if you score 0 runs. Chris.
Yeah, I'm on the Giants as well.
I'm on the Giants too. Clean sweep. We go to the NHL. Those of you that haven't checked it out yet, on our YouTube channel, I did 5 videos with the Puck Dogs on today's games. We had a good time shooting them. All you guys see is the best of what we got from that, so you can imagine some of the other stuff that ended up on the editing room floor, including the wasp scene with Zawacki, which was actually really funny. And then also I said the F-bomb a couple times, so that had to be, those were cut in. And then Ruffalo muted him. Ruffalo muted himself. Anyways, Rangers against the Hurricane. Dropping the puck in about 15 minutes. Rod?
Yeah, I think we're going to see some goals in this game. Both of these teams have some pretty good high-powered offense. Give me the over. And I think Carolina takes game 1.
Yeah, I'm on the over as well. I do have a premium play on the side on the website though.
And go to Edmonton against Chicago. Rod, got your Oilers hat on.
I'm taking the Oilers. Give me the Oilers. McDavid and Draisaitl, they can go off at any time, and all of a sudden it's 6-0. So definitely going with the Oilers today.
This is my my other premium play on the website, but for the total, I like the over 6 as well. I think we see some goals here.
Got the Islanders and the Panthers. Rod?
For me, I'm going to go with the over. I think we're going to see some goals in this game, and for me, I got a premium pick on the side on who's going to win this game over at the website.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to take the Islanders here. I mean, Sergei Bobrovsky didn't look good in that exhibition game, and I just think the Islanders are more suited for the playoff style hockey, so I'll take the New York Islanders minus 115.
Got the Canadiens against the Penguins, the Pens and the Habs. What do you like in this one, Chris?
I like the under 5.5. I think these two play a grinded out style of game, low scoring, lots of hitting. I'll take the under 5.5.
Rod?
Yeah, I agree with Chris. I love the under 5.5 here as well. And this is a premium pick on who wins this game over at the website.
Calgary and Winnipeg. We know Rod's a big fan of the city of Calgary, up against the Winnipeg Jets. This is all Canadian battle here. Chris?
Yeah, I'm on Winnipeg here. Like I said, I think
Jets, Jets.
I think these two teams are even, but I like Winnipeg's edge in goal, so I'll take Winnipeg on the money line here.
Rod?
I love the under in this game. I think all goalies that can be playing in this game are real good. And I have a premium pick on the side in this game over at the website.
Okay, that wraps up the NHL for today. We got a UFC card tonight. I really have no idea what's going on in this one now that sports, as far as I know it, are going back on again. Chris, you have any picks for UFC tonight?
I threw together a bird cage. Let's see if it.
How about you, Rod? Anything going on for you in UFC tonight?
Yeah, I've got a nice underdog winner and a 2-teamer for you.
All right, let's go. Let's hear them.
I'm just trying to find out who my underdog is with. Just give me a second. Go, Chris.
Okay. So
if yours is ready, go.
All right. So my first one, I'll take Kevin Holland by submission against Trevin Giles. You know, Giles can throw bombs, but Holland's the craftier fighter. I think he's going to take this one to the ground, and I think he's going to submit Trevin Giles. That's at plus 200. I'm also going to take Joanne Calderwood by decision against Jennifer Maia. These two just like to go the distance. And it's going to be a close fight, but I think Calderwood outstrikes Maia here, outpoints her. And for the main event, I'm going to take Edmund Shabazian by knockout against Derek Brunson. He's been finished 4 times by knockout in his last few fights. I think Shabazian makes it 5 here, and that's at minus 162 by knockout. So I'll take Edmund Shabazian by knockout, Joanne Calderwood by decision, and Kevin Holland by submission. Parlay that up for just under 9-1.
All right. Well, that about covers it. We have anything else going on today? Tomorrow we'll have Jeter with us doing some NASCAR. Maybe we'll get another capper here for a capper's corner as well. We'll have to figure out how we're going to do that. I don't know how many people I can get on a call using the current system that we use. But, hey, we always figure it out, right? We always find a way. But
Find out who's playing who. Ready? I'll fire through my UFC real quick. I passed it to Chris. I didn't get a chance to.
Oh,
I didn't want to.
Go ahead.
We're
gonna do our wrap up, and you could have done it there, but do it here. What the heck?
Oh, okay.
No, we're here anyway. Why not?
Okay.
I still got coffee left. I'm good.
Vincent Luque versus Randy Brown here. This is your third fight on the main event. I'm gonna take Randy Brown here. I think he's got a real good shot at upsetting Luque here. So that's my single bet. I agree with Chris with Calderwood. I'm on Calderwood. Give me Calderwood on the money line, and Mearshart money line. Parlay those two up, and that's what I like in the UFC. Brown, Mearshart, Calder, parlayed. Good to go tonight's UFC.
All right. Well, we had a pretty solid show here. Let's just kind of go around the horn and let everyone do a wrap up, kind of like how we did during the COVID, because we did cover a lot of information. If you have a birdcage or anything like that, now is the time. Chris Ruffalo.
I'll give you a multi-sport birdcage here. We're going to go MLB, we'll go Tampa Bay run line. NHL, go Islanders money line. And in the NBA, Miami -2.5. My free birdcage, but I do have a few premium picks today, total of 4 at Sports Chat Plays and Pick Dogs. I really love those picks today.
Rod.
For me, my birdcage of the day, I'm going Jazz money line, Pelicans plus the points, and the Oilers money line. Parlay those 3 teams up, and love that birdcage. But I love the premium picks I got over at the website there today in hockey. So excited for today's hockey. 8 minutes. Woo!
Dun 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 dun. Monahan, how are you going to top that?
Monahan's going to be changing into that Messier jersey in about 5 minutes.
you got a dancing Zawacki. Tough act to follow.
Well, my best bets of the day today, I like the Astros on the money line over the Angels. I like the Rays on the run line, Orioles against the Orioles. I like the Giants today against the Rangers. And in basketball, I love the points with the Heat. Give me 2.5.
I have a high five Saturday premium package available in our premium area. Of course, I did free pick videos on just about every game on the board. I did the NHL with the Puck Dogs. So if you guys haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so you can join us every day here live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll throw in a birdcage just for the hell of it since I'm here anyway. I'll take the Yankees over. I'll go with the Pirates and the Giants. So Giants, Pirates, over in the Yankees game. Birdcage it up. Let's bring the guys back in and say goodbye to everyone. Let's see what we got. It's weird because they like move my cameras. Let's see here. So we have. I don't know. I think I lost everyone. Don't know what happened. Oh, there we go. All right. This is going to be fun. And Rod and Chris, just for the hell of it. I don't know what I did. I broke something. Surprise. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. It's been a fun show. I enjoy talking to you guys, especially when there's sports going on. Gave out a ton of picks today, so be sure to tune in every day. And, of course, check out our website, sportschatplace.com, pickdogs.com. I'm the first one to ever give out free picks on every single game, every single day. A lot of guys copy us now, but I still think we're the very best at it. And, the guys busting their butts getting all those games out there. And I'll tell you, putting out a lot of free winners, too. Have a great day, everyone.